Alright, what's up guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and we are starting a brand new video. In this video, we are going to work on our crochet kits. So I am going to be coming out with crochet kits for my most popular patterns. So the first one that we're doing is the mini chicken. I put together this little mini chicken right here so that I could figure out exactly how many grams of yarn that I need in order to complete this pattern. I have wound all of that yarn. I have done it in two different colors. So we did this like sort of variegated color in Burnout Blanket, and then we did just a cream color as well. Sorry if you hear the tails wagging everywhere. So I have got enough to do 4 kits of each for right now until we see how they do. So we've got 4 kits of each in yarn wound up and ready to go. The next thing that we need to do is put together enough stuffing for all 8 patterns. So I've got these bags here that I think I'm going to be able to put the fluff in without any issue. I actually think we could have gotten away with a smaller fluff bag, but when we move into other projects, we may need a big fluff bag. So here's one size bag that I have. I bought the bigger bag after thinking that the smaller bag might not be enough, but I'm going to pull out one of each. Since the projects right now that we're doing need a minimal amount of stuffing, I'm going to see if the stuffing fits in the smaller bag, but the smaller bag is definitely small, so I don't think that it's going to fit. The smaller bags we will definitely be putting in the small items like the stitch markers and the eyes and needles and all of that stuff will go into this smaller bag, but this bag I think is what we're going to be using for the fluff. So for our mini chicken here, the mini chicken needs 5 grams of fluff. So I am going to weigh out some fluff and start packing some bags. So we're going to do that first, and then I am going to put all of the safety eyes together that I need. I need some scraps of red and orange for the comb and the beak for each one of these, and then I need needles for them as well. Anything else for the chickens? I don't think so. I think that's going to be it for the chickens and stitch markers. So all right, we're going to put that together, and then we're going to see where we end up. So I'm going to weigh out a bunch of fluff. Okay, so I've got all the stuff put to the side for the mini chickens. I've done a little strand of red and a little strand of orange for the beak and the comb, and I have put the safety eyes into a little package like this. When we get outside, we'll do the safety eyes and the stitch markers, and that is going to wrap up the chicken pattern, I believe. So now we are moving on to a mini loaf cap, and so I need to make one and figure out how much yarn it takes, and then we will move on from there and figure out how much stuffing it takes. And so I'll do these 2 specific patterns for right now and get them all packaged up before we move on to a third or any pattern after that. All right, good morning guys. Sit with me while I pack an order. Look at that beauty. So that is the retro stripes thing. It is all ready to go. I put the finishing touches on it yesterday. I think I'm going to go in and I'm going to put the finishing touches on the pink and or purpley blue one today. Andy left this morning, which sucks ass, but it looks like he could be back here for a couple of short weeks instead of going out for a month. So that could be good. We don't hold our breath on that. We're going to pack this order. It is just for a set of 2025 calendars with a Sunday start on it. I've got a couple of little stickers to go with it, and packing slip. So it is cold. It is apparently going to freaking snow, which is stupid. It's just stupid. I don't like snow. I don't like snow. I don't like being cold. So I brought in right here, we've got all of the stuff that I have prepped for the mini loaf cat and for the mini chicken boxes. So I have got to put together some boxes, and holy hell, I don't want to bend these. Get in there. What are you doing? Why are you being stupid? I brought in my stuff from outside because my heater wasn't on out there, so it's a little chilly in the studio. So I brought my stuff. It's got to be something that's in here. What are we doing? Why aren't we going anywhere? Oh, my life has just been thrown into chaos all of a sudden. I brought this stuff in to make stitch markers and to grab the tapestry needles that I need to go in the packages. So that will be easy for me to do. I'm going to work on that for a little bit here in just a minute. I got to put you on charge, but I did want to tell you what I was doing today. And so I've got to just grab some tapestry needles and put them in the little envelopes for both of those, and make some little stitch markers and put those in the little packs as well. That order is now packed and good to go, which is fantastic. I'll probably run it out before it gets uber cold. I said I was going to probably put the finishing touches on the one that I was working on in the Big Lick Comic-Con vlog. Ooh, what else? I think that's going to round out my day for the most part. I don't have like a huge amount on my plate. I put up on my Instagram yesterday the new sticker sheet set that is coming in or coming to the shop on Friday. I'm going to try to put a newsletter together this week so that I can announce that the shit's there, because good job me for never doing that. What else do I need to do? I think packaging these is going to be the main thing for today, besides working on the other cardigan. I don't know what I was saying because the dog started barking. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the boxes together, but I think the boxes are going to get in the way rather quickly, so I got to figure out where I'm going to put the boxes for now, and then we'll worry about putting labels on packages tomorrow. And I got to print out all of the patterns so I can go ahead and let that run while I'm doing my thing. So I'll probably go ahead and do that as well. That sounds like what I'm going to do for now. So that's going to be today's sort of task list, is to get that pretty much ready to go, and then we'll work on some labeling tomorrow. It sounds like a plan to me. Does it sound like a plan to you? Good. All right, team, break. I got to charge you.
엉클어진 밤 침대에 누워 핸드폰만 보며 또 하루를 보내. 오늘 같은 날 산책이라도 다녀올까. But I feel so lazy. Yeah, I'm home alone all day and I got no more songs left to play. Baby, 난 널 그리네. 다시 돌아와줘 내게 and let me be your man. Oh. 생각 없이 난 너에게 전화했어. 묻고 싶은 게 많아. I got so many questions. 오랜만이야 라는 말도 못한 채 Are you fine fine 이란 말만 대묻네. 너가 잘 지내고 있는 거 나 알아. 그냥 그 목소리가 듣고 싶은 거를 어떡해. I say I miss you but 그건 나의 실수. 너와 다시 친구가 되고 싶은 백수. I know this sounds crazy, but everything's been lately. How's your 동생 doing and your daddy? And mommy, I'm not drunk or anything. I call in peace. 세상이 멸망하면 날 용서해주겠니? 그리고 아냐 boy 어떤 놈이 그래. 친구들은 먼저 전화하면 지는 거래. 이건 이별 노래 아니 우리 미래를 결정하기 차 타고 떠나는 추억 여행. 엉클어진 방 침대에 누워 핸드폰만 보며 또 하루를 보내. 오늘 같은 날 산책이라도 다녀올까. But I feel so lazy. Yeah, I'm home alone all day and I got no 다시 돌아와줘 내게 and let me be your man. Oh.
Three stitch markers, 3 different types: a handmade stitch marker, a plastic stitch marker, and a metal stitch marker for people to choose and see what they like. Plastic tapestry needle, you know, that will work nicely for them in the kits. And I did order some 7mm metal hooks, so I'm going to put the metal hooks in the kits as well. They should be here on Thursday. We'll work on some packaging tomorrow. I'm coming in here. I'm going to put the final touches on this beauty and get her finished. And I have started, as of yesterday, this beauty, who I think is just going to be so pretty also. So we're going to do that. I think I may work on this bag and start to get it together. I keep forgetting the reason I haven't touched it is because I haven't put the rings that I need in here, but I do have them. So I believe we're going to work on this next. So I'm going to sit in here. I am going to watch my I feel like this, I swallowed the top ball to my tongue ring, and I feel like it's stuck in my throat. It was stuck in my throat immediately when I swallowed it, and I tried to cough it back up, and it did not come up. And now I think it's stuck in my throat, which is just lovely. So, I did change out the jewelry on my tongue ring. Now I feel like it's stuck in my throat. I think that's just me freaking out though. So I don't think it's actually there. I think it just slid down a little weird. And so it feels like it's still there in my throat, but whatevs. Okay, I'm going to begin work on this beauty right here and get her all ready to go. I need to do the back additional panels to give it some space for a neck, and then I need to do the once around for the bottom and the front to give it that final edge, and then I need to pull in and decrease the sleeves just a little bit. I still like a bulky sleeve, and so I only pull it in for like 2 rows of decreases in a single chain, like you decrease and then single chain, decrease, single chain, single crochet. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna grab this beauty right here. I'm gonna turn Buffy on, and I am going to add 3 lines to the back panel of each of these sides. And we're doing that with the I Love This yarn. So I gotta get it all out and ready to go. Where are you at? Where are you at? There's the middle. This is all I have left in this game, but I have plenty more, so it's not a big deal. I just want to finish it off. All right, I'm going to get started on these things. So this is going to be like a crochet and crochet kit vlog for you guys, because that's what we're doing in this one. Trying to keep it fresh and switch it up, and so you see different things and different parts, and hopefully the content doesn't get boring, because I'm trying not to do the same thing all the time. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, you guys, so the blue, purple, and black, this color one is all done. Shit, hold please. All right, sorry, Andy was calling. It's raining outside, at least it's not snow. Like I said, that cardigan is done. I'd finished up a row that I was working on the pink one, but I've been meaning to do this, and I have a little bit of time where I'm not like super busy on any one specific thing. Like my spring collection is not coming out until March 1st, and I've got some plushies, and I don't even know if I'm going to be taking plushies with me, so I'm not like overly desperate to create stuff. And all of my Patreon is done for this month so far. I need to start working on next month, but while we have a break, we are going to break out the stamp sewing machine. I've had this sewing machine for at least a year, probably longer. It was never taken out of the box, as you can see. And I'm going to pull up some tutorials on how to set this bitch up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to learn how to sew. So watch out. I am about to learn how to sew. So I will keep you posted on that and see what I get done. I went outside and I grabbed all my bobbins and my spare fabrics that I got on clearance. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit and see how it goes. Okay, super quick. A few things have happened. I've taught myself how to use my sewing machine. I have done a little tester piece of fabric that I don't know where I put it, but anyways, and then I went back to look at my pattern for this. I need to type this up tomorrow, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna type that one up tomorrow, and then I need to create, I wanted to create another one. So this one is a lot more basic, but this is gonna be a little heart design as well. And I am going to test doing a zipper pouch for one of my bags. I do have this black bag ready to go. Well, it will have the black liner ready to go, but I thought that this would be super cute to have as a bag as well, and then it would match the actual cardigan if somebody wanted to buy them together. But I'm also, I've just brought this in here. I was just feeding the dog, so I had to take a quick break. So I just brought this bag in here, which was the second thing that we did. So our second prototype for this bag. And I think what I want to attempt is to make these bags more affordable and more accessible. Instead of using the crochet here, I've got nylon strapping, which should fit as well. So the machine will come in handy for this as well if I want to like attach this to the thing. So I had to bring so I can remember what hooks went where. I just brought this tester in there, and then I'm going to try to make sure that I have enough nylon strapping. I should have enough to do at least one bag set. So I'm going to finish this off and make it into a full granny square. And I think I'm going to do this. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know if I want to do like one side is this heart, and then the other side is that, and then it's sort of reversible as to whichever heart you want to wear out. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I am going to make a bag, and then I am going to try and attach nylon strapping instead of the crochet strapping and see where we end up. I then may, I don't know. I may crochet something else, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I want to work on this. So I'm going to work on this probably for the rest of the evening and see how far I get. And then you're sitting on top of my sewing machine right now. I'm going to test this theory out and how easily my sewing machine is going to sew through this nylon to attach it to the hooks. I do need to order some more hooks with the lobster clasps on them, because apparently that's the one thing I'm going to be short on when it comes to making more of these bags. And if the nylon stripping works, I'm going to need to order more nylon. So maybe I'll do one on one side and one on the other side. I don't know. I'm going to start with this one, because I think that this gives a nice view of the different colors. Yeah, let's see how many rows. I'm going to put another row of the color outside here, maybe. Do I do that, or do I wait one more? I don't know. I'm just staring off into space now. So I think I'm going to do one in the color and then one more black, and then we should be up to the size that I want for a granny square. So we're gonna go with that, and I'm gonna see how it looks, and then if it doesn't look the way that I want it to, we can certainly frog it. All right, so let's do that, and I will get back to you when I have more to update you on. All right, good morning, people. It is a slick back, no give a shit kind of day here. I did not sleep well and I'm tired. So anyway, there is our beauty back there. There is the second of the 2 cardigans. I started practicing sewing yesterday, and then something went all fluey, and now it's like the bobbin is getting stuck on everything, and I don't know how to fix it, so I'm about to Google it. But it was sewing fine, and now it's not. And it just gets all tangled up down the bottom, and I don't know what that means, so I'm going to have to Google, because I can't go any further. I've got a zipper attached to some fabric, and I was trying to sew down the sides so that I could close up the sides of the bag, and that started happening. So I don't know what that means. I'm about to do some Google. If you know and I haven't found the answer, drop it down below just in case for me, please. I tried to adjust the tensions. Something stuck in my head that said, somebody used to say something about maybe your tension isn't right. So I tried to adjust the tension, and that didn't do anything. I think that might have made it worse. I have no idea. Anyways, I don't know what's happening. So I'm going to try and figure that out today before I go into the other room. We are going to work on packaging, I think, is what we were trying to work on, was some packaging. And then I need to do a few other things. So I haven't done art really at all so far this week. So I'm going to sit in here and I'm going to ease that itch, and I'm going to do a little art for a minute and see how I feel before I go into the other room. I'm going to think about what I want for packaging. I'm trying to think, should I put the stuff in clear bags now, or should I put it in the boxes? Because there's three or four different colors of cat, and then there is 2 color of chicken. And so I'm like, is it better to be able to see it and then just put it in like a clear bag, or is it better to just have it all nicely packed in a box? I mean, obviously if I'm shipping it, I might have to put it in a box to keep it all protected. Although I do have like Mylar bags. I don't know. I'm gonna noodle that out in my head and try to figure out what I want to do. The labeling is going to be pretty simple. I want to be able to do it on my thermal printer. I will print some more pretty stickers, one with my logo and probably one with my barcode on it. To go on the packaging as well. But as far as the label contents, like the contents themselves, I'm just going to do that on the thermal printer for ease, because if we can do the thermal printer and not waste any inks or anything, then that's fantastic. So I think that's what I'm going to do for that. I did not get around, because I got obsessed with the bag, I did not get around to making a dinosaur last night. Dragon last night. So I do still want to try and get that in tonight. I need to make myself a little to-do list today, because I do have things to do. I need to type up the patterns. I'm going to type up the patterns first before I get into art, because I owe my Patreon a heart pattern. I did a heart granny square last night that is super simple, that I want to add for them as well. So I'm going to do them 2 heart granny squares to put in the vault over on my Patreon. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to draw, and then later this afternoon probably we will move over to that. I also need to fit in some time to do some editing, because I think I have 2 videos lined up in this what the hell is that thing? SD card. I think I've got 2 videos in this SD card that need to be edited. So we have last week, and then, or this past weekend, and then I think I did another one for you guys. I did, where we tested out Posh yarns. So need to get those done today or tomorrow, so that I have a video for Friday. I'm really trying to do 2 videos a week for you guys, so I'm trying to think of different things to do. But yeah, I need to do some more editing. I need to do that. So we'll squish that in there somewhere too. Tons to do. There's never nothing to do. There's just never ever nothing to do. That's okay. So I'm going to spread these things out from today and tomorrow, but I do need to get those patterns to my patrons, so I'm going to do that first. So I will come back to you when I am probably over in the yarn room. Okay, it is 3:20 and I have made some progress. I've been in the yarn room. I've got my stuff all in there, but I needed to come in here to order some stuff so I could get back on the computer really easily. The issue with the bobbin getting all tangled, I think, was the bobbin tension. It was one of those pre-made bobbins, and it was like super wide or something. I don't know. I think that was interfering. So I wound my own bobbin with one of my little bobbin thingies that came with the machine. So I wound my own bobbin and I put that in there and rethreaded the machine, and that worked fine. So no more issues there. Say hey to Whiskey. Yes, say hey Whiskey. Say hey Whiskey. I know. Anyways, so that took care of that little issue. I used the nylon and I got my hooks out and I was like, okay, so is this going to work for my nylon straps? Am I going to be able to sew them and figure out how to do that? And I did. So I've got 6 straps made, I've got all the straps made except for the little crossbody one. For the bag itself, I put the liner in. I hand sewed the liner to the outside of the bag only because it didn't really fit around the bag itself, or the little sewing machine blocky thing or whatever. It didn't fit. So, hi. It didn't fit, so I just hand sewed that. It didn't take but a couple of minutes to hand sew it, so it's not a big deal. But I've got the liner and the zipper attached to it. I have to make the second bag, and I need to make the second bag, and I need to make the triangular piece for the back, and then that bag would be complete. I also would need to line the second bag, so I know how to do that now, which is good. I need to order more nylon because I won't be able to do any more bags. The three little packages I have, it just took me 2 to make all the straps except for the little thing, so I am going to have to open the third one to make the little strap. So that's that. So I'm going to look on here and I'm going to order some more. Also, I didn't order very many of the clasps that are attached to the D-ring. I don't think. I'm going to double check down here. So I need to order some more of those because I've got a ton of the D-rings and I've got a ton of the slide-in buckles, but I don't have a ton of the clasp attached to the D-ring. So I need some more of those. I'm going to put in an order for that. I will eventually need to go out and grab some more fabrics and stuff because I just have a few fat quarters and that's it. But that is plenty for now. And I did get black zips and white zips, so that shouldn't be an issue either. So yeah, I'm going to go on here and I am going to order some more nylon and some more clasps, I think is where we're at right now. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to give you a little quick update while I was doing that because I did figure that portion out. I did figure out what was wrong with my sewing machine and I have made some progress. So yay, it's coming together. I can't wait to see what this bag is going to look like because I'm using the heart granny square with the color that matches these. So I need to make another bag for that. But yeah, and then they'll be changeable. So I may make like a few bags in that colorway since I still have plenty. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about these. All right, we're back in the yarn room. I ordered 25 yards of the strap and I ordered another 60 pieces of this. I'm doing very good about only ordering what I need from Amazon. I'm doing very good. So here are the 3 straps. This is the one that goes along the back. So it's tied to the back 2 corners of the bags, and then these are the ones that come across the front and they attach to the front. So there's that. I do have one more thing. So I can make the little attachment for in between. The other should be here tomorrow. There's about an hour between now and the time that I usually feed the dogs, and that's about how long it takes to do one of my little dragons. So I think that's what we're going to do. I brought this in here for inspiration, and we're going to do this color and this color together as far as our dragon is concerned. I think we're going to do a blue dragon with the purple wings and accents. So we're going to make the parfait chunky dragon and see if it fits in this egg. And then we'll be able to judge if we need to adjust the size of the egg, or if we need to, or if we're good to go and we can start printing eggs. I have other colors of filament out in the studio, so I can go and get those and make different colors of eggs, but we'll see. We shall see. So I am going to grab my pattern and I am going to make this. But this is, see, the heart. This is our heart bag. This is a really simple thing. If you can make a granny square, then all you have to do on row 3, you start with rows 1 and 2 as a granny square. So this is for everybody. Hey everybody, this is how you do this. Start with your heart color. Rows 1 and 2 are worked as a normal granny square. On row 3, when you come up in the corner, you're going to start here with your heart color. You're going to switch over to your black color for that middle one. And then when you get back to the corner here, you're going to do the corner in the purple and the next one in the purple. And then this corner, you're going to change colors and go to the black. Then this one is going to have the heart color in the middle. And then you're going to do the corner in black. And then you're going to come up and the middle section is going to be the heart, and then to finish off the corner, you're going to do the heart color. So it's just a granny square. This is, but you just change colors right here and in the bottom 2 corners around the heart, and then you work around again. I did it in black, so there's a nice border, and then I went back to the heart color for the next row, and then I went for black for the last row. So I mean, this is nothing but a granny square. If anybody was curious as to how I did this, this is nothing but a granny square. You just have to, on this row specifically, change the colors right here and in these 2 bottom corners so that it forms your heart shape. Ta-da! There's a pattern for you. I hope that made sense. It probably didn't, but that's okay. I'm going to pull up my little dragon pattern and get to work here. We're going to make a little mini dragon, and then I'm going to put you on charge while I'm making that, and I will let you know once it's done if it fits. Okay, so about an hour passed, and my sugar started to drop. The body is done. It does fit nicely into the egg. The egg may be able to be just a tiny bit smaller, but I'm going to wait until I have the wings and the tail fringe on. I just fed the dogs. I made me a salad. It's a monster salad. I'm starving, and I need to make sure I get some nutrients into my body. I took one of my glucose tablets and ate a brownie real quick because we had some left over from our Domino's order the other night. So we got spinach, tomatoes, cucumber, mushroom, carrots, and a couple of eggs. And some like topping, salad topper. So I'm going to eat my dinner and then I am going to finish up. Good morning, people. It is almost 11. I'm getting a late start. That's fine. We're talking about this today. We are talking about this today. Here's my little dragon friends. Look at how stinking itsy weetsy he is. Look at how I put some ruffles around his little butt. He's got his little purple wings. I gave him some big boy horns. And yeah, look at how stinking cute he is. And then he goes right inside here. He's got a little wiggle room too, which is not bad. I appreciate a little bit of wiggle room. And then I can sit him in here just like that. So the majority of the room that you need is going to be in the base. And then you've got the little top bit that doesn't have a whole lot of room in it. All of the room is in the base. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a pretty good size. I have a hard time figuring out how this thing goes on. There it goes. But here's our little dragon egg. So check it out. I like it. I like it. Our little dragon egg is a success. This one is going to be a good size. I may size it down the tiniest bit, but otherwise, yeah, no, this is good. So for Parfait Chunky, this is a good size. I wonder if Posh would be a fit for this. So some really pretty colors in Posh. We might have to try Posh too. But Parfait Chunky, definite fit in this size, which is good because that's what we want. But there's our dragon egg. And I'm going to do some art again today, do some art this morning, and then I will move over to working in there later this afternoon or something, because I do need to get some art done. I want to get some art done because I haven't done a whole heck of a lot as far as art is concerned. I've got a new piece that I'm working on for March. It's one that I sketched out a while back and I really want to do. It will fit pretty nicely with spring, and I really want to, yeah, I really want to do that. So it's a little fairy girl with some frogs. I put up a color comp for Patreon yesterday. They've seen the fairy before, so I just put up the color comp for them yesterday. I also need to edit the videos that I was telling you about. So I'm going to put you and this on charge, and I am going to move the files over and at least edit one video today, and then maybe edit one video tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But I definitely need to get the files moved over and get that started. So I'm going to do that. Then we'll have a video for tomorrow. Yeah, because I want to do 2 a week. So we'll have a video for tomorrow if I get it edited today, because I don't have another one in queue. So yeah, that's what we got to do. All right. Anyways, I will check back with you in a bit and let you know what we get up to. But yeah, I'm gonna put you on charge for a bit. We need to make some decisions on packaging. So I've got a couple of options here laid out, and we're gonna work on the chicken pattern. So first we need to put our box together. These are 9 by 6 by 2. So these are great for shipping. I also got my Amazon order, I believe. Okay. I ordered some more tapestry needles, and some basic crochet hooks. So you can put like a squishy over these and make this a fatter hook if you want. But I did get a bunch of hooks. I got these in burnout blanket. The 7mm that I use for burnout blanket, I got these in because that's what I use, and that's what I want people to be able to follow so that their chicken looks like my chicken when they get done. So let's play with the packaging. I'm excited. Okay, I've got everything laid out here. So we have a couple of options. This is gonna squish down and go in the box, and we just do the box. That's option number 1, is put it in the box, put a label on top of it, and then put a sticker right here to keep it closed. So just a thermal sticker right here, probably with my logo on it, just to keep it closed. Something like that. That's what we're looking at for the box. Is it compact and neat? Yes, absolutely. Is it going to be the best option? I don't know. I do know that if I need to ship a kit, because I will be putting some of these kits up on my site, if I need to ship a kit, they will go in this most likely, especially if you're ordering with something else. Option number 2 is a clear bag. I have plenty of these, and in this, we're gonna try and put one together. In this, we'll have the yarn. I grabbed everything. I swear I did. I grabbed everything. Oh, I did. Okay. So in this, you would have the yarn. These are the 2 spare pieces. This is for the beak, and this is for the comb. I'm not 100% sure I love the beak color, so I may change that, but you've got your 2 little pieces in there for that. Next up is going to be the pattern. It's got your crochet chicken pattern. Is going to go in here. Pretty as you please. Okay. Then we have also the fluff. You've got the fluff. Then in this bag, you've got all of the accessories, but I was trying to see if we change out this bag for something a little more visual. Let's see what that looks like. So this has a tiny window in it, which is good. Son of a bitch, come out. Okay. Some of these things make me cuss a little. This is a little bit more, my hair is like flipping right here and tickling my neck, and it's about to drive me crazy. So if you see me just doing this, it's because my hair is tickling my neck and I'm about to scream. So this is a little bit more visual. I'm going to put all of our goodies in it, and we'll see if I like that better. Put our eyeballs in there. I think today is going to be the day that I do completely crash out. These things don't want to work. These things don't want to work with me today. What the? Okay. Anyways, we've got metal hook. This is more knit friendly, I think, and it can kind of be sharp, so I don't know how many people like using those, but I have a ton of them, so I'm giving you options. You've got plastic hook here, a clippy one. I made all of the little butterflies, so these are all, you know, handmade stitch markers, which is a lovely little addition as well. And I wonder if you can just see it better. Woosah. Get in the fucking bag. Okay. You can see them just a little bit better when we close them up in this bag. Why am I okay. This might not be worth it. This might not be worth the trouble. Fuck's sake. Okay. So this is a little bit more visual and a little bit more appealing. Don't you think? I have glassine, but I think glassine is gonna cover it up too much. I have clear somewhere, but the clear, just the small clear bags. Oh, those new bags I bought. Okay, I got a shit ton of them, so I mean, we might as well. Here's one of those little dangle thingies that are driving me crazy. Okay, let's see. Here is a little 2x4 inch clear bag, and that will definitely be visually appealing, so you can see everything in your little doohickey thing. So let's take all this out of the complicated bag and see what it looks like in the clear bag, since I have so many. I mean, I kind of want it to be neat, but on the other hand, I mean, I know it's not going to be neat, so I just want you to be able to see the pretty stitch markers. I think is oh, God bless. Woo, God bless. Oh. I wanted you to be able to see the pretty stitch marker that I made. I think that's the issue that I was coming across with the other. So if I put this pretty stitch marker in here and we fold this over, you can see all of the little accessories that are coming with your package. And if you like one butterfly better than the other, or one handmade stitch marker better than the other, then you'll be able to see that through the clear bag. Clear bag is also not going to when I go off camera, I think I might just scream. But in the clear bag, you'll be able to see all your little accessories, and you'll be able to see the yarn color, because we need to show that there are different color options. So some of these are cream and some of these are this variegated color. So then we need to do that. It also needs to have the actual label on it, which is going to be like a 4x6, because we're going to do that with the thermal printer. I think if we just like staple this closed, just staple that closed and then put it on the front, I think you might be able to see everything. And then this will hang. If we want it to hang, it'll hang, and then you've got your full crochet kit and everything is in here. Let's put your thing in here, and there's your hook. And then it's toteable, so it's already in its own little package for people to carry around because it's got this little hole up top like a shopping bag. So I think this might make more sense because it's also going to take up less room when I go to pack them than the box, because the box is the box and that's all. It's going to be the box no matter what you do. This will allow for, you know, them to sort of flip back and forth. Like you'll have the yarn on this side and then you'll have the other bag tipped this way and the yarn will be on this side, and you can stack them a little bit more easily, or they'll take up a little less room anyways in the bags. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of want to do something that will keep the bag closed so that nothing can fall out. So I may look into something there. We may just like tape it down a little bit so nothing can come tumbling out, because if you're moving around a lot, or if the suitcase is moving around a lot, then this is going to be a little bit of an issue if it's not fully closed. So I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Is this okay? Does this look stupid? Does this look dumb? I mean, it's going to have like a little label on it. Does this look dumb? I think we'll do the label horizontally so that you can see these things, so that when I'm making my design, I'll make sure that I'm printing it like 6x4 instead of 4x6, and it covering everything up. So we'll make a horizontal label. But yeah, you'd be able to see the colors. Yeah, you'd be able to see all the colors. You'll be able to see your stitch marker. You'll be able to see everything so that you can pick out the pattern and the thing that you want. I think that's going to work. I think that's what we want. Now I'm trying to figure out, so this is going to be a mini chicken. I'm trying to figure out how to maybe make a stick. Should we make stickers instead of labels that have the chicken on it? Okay, that's what's up next. I think this is going to be definitely the package of them we're going to go for. We're going to go for the clear for the accessories, and we're going to make sure that people can see the yarn, and we're going to go with a 6x4 label or sticker of some sort, and that's what we need to work on next. So we've got packaging sorted. That's good. I'm going to go work on a possible solution for the labeling, because it is important that you know what your pattern is. Okay, so super quickly, I did this. This is a 4x6 sheet, and this is 2-on-1. So it has my QR code where you can get to my beacons and you can find all of my links. It has got my logo on it. It has got the materials that are inside of the kit, and it's got that it has everything that you need. And be sure to check out our other patterns online. So that links back to this. And yeah, I fit 2-on-1, and I think that this is going to be perfectly fine to go on the front. This is not the best cutter in the whole world, but it's right here, so we're going to use it. Bam. This is not gonna hide any of the important stuff. So I think that that's perfectly good size, and you get 2 on each label, which is excellent. So then I think I'm just going to print out a image of the mini chicken, and I'm going to print out images of the little love cats, and I will make those so that I can put them on the front as well, and maybe like a little tabby deal so that I can close that bag up. What do I want to do to close the bag up? I still don't know. I may just staple the bag closed. I have a stapler somewhere. I think out in my studio I have a stapler, but I do want to keep that bag closed. So we're going to have to find a way to close that bag and seal it up. And then I think we're going to be good to go as far as that's concerned. I am going to go find the images of those 2 things, and I am going to begin putting together the little stickers. So give me a second.
내게 한 가지 소원을 묻는다면 사랑이란 것을 목매 딸리지 않게 해줘. 난 그냥 자유롭게 멀리 날아가고 싶어. 가끔 모든 것이 널 잡는 것처럼 느껴지네. 이 세상은 무지개 세겠지만 나는 흑백 속에 살아가고 있게. 오직 한 가지만 추구해. 그렇지만 나는 어떡해. 이 노래가 너를 조금만이라도 자유롭게 해준다면 그게 내 마음이야. So darling won't you fly with me to the rainbow, to the stars of the Milky Way. 보내줄게 all the stars you say. We can make it by the morning. 아침이 오기 전 오른쪽에서 두 번째의 별을 노래 한턱 봐도 날았네. So darling won't you fly with me. Let the dark touch 느껴봐 이제 느껴봐 이제.
Here we are. So we've got pretty little bag, which I think I'm just going to close with a couple of staples. I want to make sure that it's secure, so I'll put a staple on one side and then a staple on the other, and that will secure the bag. Still does not interrupt with the handle itself. And then we've got the little labels. We've got a little cat on here, and we've got what the contents are, and then you can still see what color you're going to get and what your stitch markers are going to look like down in the bottom. So I think that this is a super fun little kit. The only thing that it's missing is a price tag. So I will have to, I don't even know what I'm going to charge for these kits. That's a good question. That's a good question. Do we think that 20 is too much for a little kit? Like 20? You get the hooks, you get the stitch markers, you get the yarn, you get a tapestry needle, you get the fluff, you get the pattern. So all in all, does this look like a $20-ish thing? I mean, I put a lot of work into it. I've got, you know, the pattern there. I've got the handmade stitch marker. I've got the yarn. What do you guys think? Is 20 too much? I'm going to ask my Patreon because y'all can't answer me right now, but answer me down in the comments. Do you think 20 is too much for this package? I think I'm going to do 20 and 20, and maybe for the more advanced packages we'll do a little bit higher, but for this I think a $20 kit is that okay? Is it 15? Is it 20? I want like a nice number, you know, like a easy peasy number. I don't want to go like 14, 15 or 14, 16, 18 or something like that. I'm like 15, 20. I'm thinking 20. I mean, because that's a couple of dollars and that's a couple of dollars and that's a couple of dollars, you know, I don't know. I'm going to ask my Patreon real quick, but it does need a price tag, so I need to figure that out. I may put it on the labels in future, but for right now, I've just printed out all of these, so I think we'll just have to make a little sticker for it, which is not that big a deal. So I'll make a little sticker for how much it's going to cost, but I'm going to put that up for my Patreon, and I'm going to ask them what they think of the price tag.
내게 한 가지 소원을 묻는다면 사랑이란 것을 목매 딸리지 않게 해줘 난 그냥 자유롭게.
Okay, so we've got everything actually packed up now. I've got them in a box for right now until I like staple the tops closed. But this is what the kit is going to look like. I do still have to put the price tag on it, but otherwise all of these packages are done. And I think we're going to wrap it up here. That's what we were working on this week. We were working on packaging. I need to work on the glow up of my actual artist alley tables, so we'll probably be working on that in a upcoming video very, 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 very soon because I don't have time to waste on that. But we did get all of the stuff done. I am going to put up a few of these crochet kits on March the 1st when I do my big spring update, and I will have the other patterns like printed out, and I'm going to gather some supplies for those. I think what I am going to do is make like a longer ball so that it's not as bulky and bulgy when I do these, but I've already rolled those up, and so those are just going to sit the way they are. But yeah, I'm happy with that, let me know down in the comments if you think $20 is a nice price for a crochet kit. And then I'm thinking more like $25 or something for the more advanced kits that have more stuff in them. So let me know what you think of the price. If you made it to the end, put a little chicken or a little cat emoji down in the comments. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I love your faces so much. Thank you for helping me package my stuff. Oh, by the way, y'all didn't even tell me, you didn't even tell me that I forgot to put safety eyes on here. So I had to go back and I had to redo all of those things and put that there are safety eyes in it as well. And then when I held it up to you guys, you didn't even tell me that this said chicken and this was a cat. So that whole thing needed to be redone, but that's okay. That's okay. We redid it. It all has cat with cat and chicken with chicken, and then it's got all the stuff in it. So we are good to go on that aspect. I will see you in the next video. I love you faces so much. Love you, I love you, I love you. Goodbye. Do all the things. Subscribe, like, hit the thumbs up, do the stuff. Okay, okay. I love you. Bye.
그러지 마 침대에 누워 핸드폰만 보면 또 하루를 보내 오늘 같은 날 산책이라도 다녀올까 But I feel so lazy Yeah I'm home alone all day And I got no more songs left to play Baby 난 널 그리네 다시 돌아와줘 내게 And let me be your man oh 생각 없이 난 너에게 전화했어 묻고 싶은 게 많아 I got so many questions 오랜만이야 라는 말도 못한 채 Are you fine fine 이런 말만 대묻네 너가 잘 지내고 있는 거 나 알아 그냥 그 목소리가 듣고 싶은 거를 어떡해 I say I miss you but 그건 나의 실수 너와 다시 친구가 되고 싶은 백수 I know this sounds crazy, but everything's been lately. How's your 동생 doing and your daddy? And mommy, I'm not drunk or anything. I call in peace. 세상이 멸망하면 나 용서해주겠니? 그리고 아냐 boy 어떤 놈이 그래? 친구들은 먼저 전화하면 지는 거래. 이건 이별 노래 아니 우리 미래를 결정하기 차 타고 떠나는 추억 여행. 그러지 마 침대에 누워 핸드폰만 보면 또 하루를 보내. 오늘 같은 날 산책이라도 다녀올까 But I feel so lazy Yeah I'm home alone all day And I got no more songs left to play Baby 난 널 그리네 다시 돌아와줘 내게 And let me be your man oh 내게 한 가지 소원을 묻는다면 yeah. 사랑이란 것은 몸에 딸리지 않게 해줘 난 그냥 자유롭게 멀리 날아가고 싶어 가끔 모든 것이 너 잡는 것처럼 느껴지네 이 세상은 무지개 세겠지만 나는 흑백 속에 살아가고 있게 오직 한 가지만 추구해 그렇지만 나는 어떡해 이 노래가 너를 조금만이라도 자유롭게 해준다면 그게 내 마음이야 So darling won't you fly with me To the rainbow to the stars of the Milky Way 보내줄게 all the stars you say We can make it by the morning ooh. 아침이 오기 전 오른쪽에서 두 번째의 별을 돌아 또 봐도 날았는데 So darling won't you fly with me Let the dark touch 느껴봐 이제 느껴봐 이제 We can fly away far away stars on the right oh yeah 가장 좋아하는 색을 깔맞춰 입었네 그것도 비갖고 유치하게 보이기에 사람들은 손가락질하며 난 올려대 그지만 우린 날 수 있게 더 이상 상대하지 않기로 해더큰 우주가 기다리고 있게 지금은 조금 참아줄 수 있네 To the right and straight until the morning comes Blue star catch me if you can Fly in the speed of light hold tight I might fall in love with you if that's alright If you're worried about time 그건 걱정 마 I told you mom 우리 매콤한 night 그리고 들어잠 꿈속에서 난 널 다시 만나 So darling won't you fly with me To the rainbow to the stars of the Milky Way 보내줄게 all the stars you say We can make it by the morning ooh. 아침이 오기 전 오른쪽에서 두 번째의 별을 돌아 또 바로 날았네 So darling won't you fly with me Let the dark touch 느껴봐 이제 느껴봐 이제 느껴봐 이제